Every week, catch it fresh as on your TV. Field level football, Quan, Pat, and CT. On the field, running plays for the 3P. And we shine, lights, camera, action when you see the team. Pick 6, touchdown when I got the ball. And if you think you in my league, tell them knock it off. Money calling every day, and I just got the call. Reduction over projection, it's in us, we just got a ball. We just got a ball. We just got a ball. We just got a ball.
It's the Field Level Football Podcast of the West Coast. Two Niners and a Raider. CT was on. CT got off for a second. He'll be right back. It's Pat, it's Quan, it's CT, man. We ready to get it popping tonight. Tonight is going to be an exclusive show because it's not only just the field level kind of show situation, but it's the live fantasy football draft special. So y'all going to be with us as we're drafting these teams for the Fantasy Football League for the field level this year. It's an exciting time to be alive. What a time to be alive. CT, what's good? I mean, Quan, what's good with you today, man?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. You know, blessed and highly favored. How are you?
Of the Lord. Hey,
yes,
man, you know what it is, man.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. Ready to get it popping tonight, man. Ready to have a cool little moment in time. Finally got the house kind of situated in a little bit of a way. You know, we got everything pretty much where it's going to be at. So, you know, we're kind of excited about that situation and kind of not have to, you know, move and unpack boxes anymore. So that's going to be a cool little situation, man. We're excited about that. How was the weekend? Weekend was good. Hold on, nah, I can't hear you no more, man. What happened? See, you tried to switch up on me and go to another place in time. You're back. Hello.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you good now, man. You moving, switching up on me, man.
It was good, man. The weekend was good. My son had his first game.
How'd that go?
You see the shirt, you know, that's what we
Solano County Ravens football.
Yeah. Yeah, we nice. But we did good, man. We beat the team. I don't remember the score because after 36 points, if the other team still has 0, they shut the scoreboard off. They ain't trying to embarrass no kids. So wow. I believe we had somewhere in the 50-60 range to 0. Lil Man had 2 touchdowns on catches like Pops used to do. You know what I'm saying? He had a bunch of big hits, man. One big hit caused the fumble. You know, doing his thing.
100%. What was dope, kind of, I know why everybody getting out on me today, man? I'm left by myself. CT got out of there. Quan just got out of there. We're going to get those guys back on in just a moment. But field level family, what an amazing weekend as it even pertained to Quan is back. I told you he was going to be right back.
Yeah, right back.
I know we the football, like we really cover NFL football. It's kind of dope to kind of just cover those guys and watch what those guys are doing. But I would be remiss if I didn't get on here, man, and just kind of start the show just with a little bit of dialogue. Hey, college football was crazy this weekend.
Man, who you telling?
Like crazy. You had the U getting crushed by Alabama. You had LSU losing the freaking who did they?
Georgia?
Huh?
Was it Georgia?
No, Georgia. So Georgia beats Clemson.
Oh, Georgia beat Clemson. That's right. LSU lost to UCLA.
UCLA, DTR, and kind of, you know, that was kind of crazy. It was a lot of craziness going on this weekend, man. So that was kind of dope to see. Some real good college football going forward. But let's get it popping tonight. Trying to help everybody that I can for this fantasy football league. I'm everywhere at the same time right now. So if y'all see me going like this, I'm just trying to work the logistics of it all out, trying to get it done for the field level family tonight. Let's jump right in tonight. And let's talk about, you know, preseason is over. It's done. We are now in what we like to call the meat and potatoes of the season. So with that being said, Quan, final 53 Ram rosters came out.
Yes, they did.
For the Raiders.
Yes,
how did you feel about that?
I felt pleasantly what's the word I'm looking for? Fine. We'll go with fine.
Pleasantly fine.
Pleasantly fine. I was fine. No, dude, like, there's a couple, by the way, Field Level Families, you see me glancing over, I got notes. We do our homework here. You know what I'm saying? We do our homework. Anyway, I was a few things I was excited. I was excited to see Kenyon Drake as the kick returner. I was actually a little shocked because from what I remember of him in Arizona, I don't remember him doing too many kick returns. I could be wrong because at that time he was the starting running back. So maybe that would have been a conflict of interest to have him back there. So I'm excited to see him back there because we know he has the one thing he does have is speed.
Right.
So you put speed back there with vision since he plays the running back position. Hopefully we should see some kick returns to the house. So I was happy to see him there. I was excited to see our second-year corner, Amik Robertson, listed as the backup to starter Trayvon Mullen, which is big. Even though he's still listed as a backup, it's big because last year we were trying to use him primarily in the slot. And sometimes you see guys get drafted into a certain scheme, which was our D coordinator Paul Gunther last year, get drafted into a scheme, and they just place you places based off your measurables. Amik Robertson is a smaller corner. But when he was playing his college ball over there at Louisiana Tech, he was primarily an outside corner on the boundary. So it's good to see him back now be in the boundary, back in kind of like his comfort zone, right behind Trayvon Mullen, which is big. I'm very excited to see Zay Jones. He's still listed as a backup. But people got to forget. I mean, don't forget it. People got to remember. Zay Jones was at one point a second-round draft pick, but he was second round number 37. So that is on the cusp of being a first-round pick. And by many across the league at the time, he was listed as the number one receiver coming out of the draft.
Mm-hmm.
So even though he's a backup here, due to the politics and them drafting Brian Edwards and things of that nature, he's going to get an opportunity to shine because you can't have two receivers get every ball throughout the season. So I'm excited to see him do well. Plus, he had a very strong training camp. The connection with him and Derek Carr is great. So I think we're gonna see some big things from him and kind of like revive his draft status. If you would say.
100%. Me coming and touching on the 49ers. It was interesting, bro. It was definitely interesting for me to see. I think that it all kind of shook out how I thought it potentially would.
Okay.
One thing I will say though is that my favorite happening on that 53-man roster was those guys keeping JaMycal Hasty. I think that kid, man, he's a spark plug. He does some really good things. I think with the 49ers, you've always kind of seen them in the past not really reward guys for good preseasons. There's been a number of running backs that have come through San Francisco that had solid preseasons, and they did not end up making a 53-man roster. So I was kind of convinced, even if you go back to past shows, I was kind of convinced that, hey, I don't know if JaMycal Hasty's making this team. So when it came out that he made that 53-man roster, that was absolutely huge for me. I thought that was some good work. Like, I thought that was really, really good. Another one that got me going, welcome CT to the show. But yeah, JaMycal Hasty probably was the one that really made me happy. I will say, although I thought see, Chris is on tonight, go Niners, and then he comes back with the go Tom Brady. Whatever. Anyway, but no, JaMycal Hasty was definitely one of the ones that I was happy about. But then one that surprised me a little bit, I was interested to see how they were potentially going to use a guy like Jordan Matthews. And he ended up not making the 53-man roster. They ended up keeping Ross Dwelley and Charlie Warner. I was warring with that. I didn't know if they were going to end up doing that simply because Ross Dwelley and Charlie Warner are kind of similar in skill set. So I thought that they would try to go to another extreme and like go get a Jordan Matthews and plug him in and see if he can be a guy sort of that's like a no blasphemy here, but I'm talking about in style, kind of like a Darren Waller, Evan Ingram, a guy that's more receiver-like. That can be a matchup issue for some linebackers. So I was interested to see how they didn't, keep him. Ron says he liked Charlie better in his opinion. I agree. Charlie is a better tight end. I just think that I was looking to see if they were going to potentially try to use Jordan Matthews in a number of different ways to try to create matchup issues. One thing that I am surprised about, we'll say this, going into week 1, don't know if it'll stay this way, but the depth chart as it reads today, this is just as it reads today. It might change, might switch up later on down the line, but depth chart as it reads today has Aaron Banks starting over Daniel Brunskill at the right guard position. I doubt that's what it's going to be, but if that was to pan out that way, I would be surprised. Definitely would be surprised there. And then I was happy with what they did on the defensive line. I think that was the hardest place for the Niners to kind of make a decision, was be on that defensive line because everybody balled out. And to make a decision to keep what they ended up keeping on the defensive line. Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12 defensive linemen. Y'all, we kept 12 defensive linemen. Y'all hear them over there studying. I hear the click clacking on the keys and all that.
Man,
you know,
we working over here, baby.
They over there working, man. But they ended up keeping 12 defensive linemen. Ron said we the deepest team in the NFL. Niner gang, man. You know what it is, man. Bang, bang. But no, to keep 12 defensive linemen was huge.
See, look. I was gonna let you live. Don't get carried away. Don't get carried away.
Bro, what?
Go ahead, continue.
Ron said, I'm gonna put it back. Ron says we're the deepest team in the NFL. Niner gang.
It remains to be seen. We got to play week 1 first.
Okay.
But then my last little one there. I do like. So this is what I do like. I do like JaMycal Hasty at kick return. They got JaMycal Hasty starting as kick returner. I think that's nice. I like that a lot, as well as Brandon Ayuk starting at punt return. So you got 2 guys that are explosive, that can make explosive plays back there in the special teams room. That has me excited. CT, how you feel about what the Niners did as far as the 53-man roster?
Hey, Big Ron, make sure you say it again, baby. I feel good about it. I feel real good. Having that amount of defensive depth is huge. And then you still got Jordan Willis, who will be back midseason and look really solid during the preseason. Love the addition of Hasty. I like Gorman a lot, but I felt like Hasty could give us more if we really needed it down the line. You still have Jeff Wilson coming back later. Elijah Mitchell as a kick return, punt return, special teams option there. I was looking forward to Jordan Matthews potentially joining on, but Warner worked with Kittle all off season. They definitely see something in him athletically. Kind of reminds me of a young. I wasn't going to say Eric Johnson. Who was the other tight end we had, but we had to let him go because he had a case of the dropsies. Right before Vernon.
Right before Vernon? Not Vance McDonald.
He was with Pittsburgh.
Vance McDonald.
Vance, there you go. Thank you. Kind of reminds me of build-wise of a Vance McDonald type. Hopefully with better hands. So, we'll see where we are there. Love the depth at corner, and that was a place that I was a little skittish about. Josh Norman hopping on right there, I think could be huge. Appreciate y'all.
News today. That's huge news today.
His attitude, his demeanor, he fits kind of what they're missing, not having a Sherman, but has a little bit more left in the tank in regards to his athletic ability for what they probably need him for. So I feel like that's a good fit for us. And I love the young corners too, man. Give Ambry some time to develop. Demo, as they call him, I'm not even going to try and say the whole name.
Diamador Lenore.
Appreciate you. Diamador, I'm a fan, man. He came in and was a dog immediately. And I think that he'll continue to prevail. So, what we have defensively, all starters pretty much returning. What we have offensively, some new tweaks and some new juice that we didn't previously have. Hurd finally available. Jennings coming along, in the preseason. We'll see if he's up this week or if he's going to be up at another point. I'm not sure. But overall, really happy with what we did.
No, yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of good things being done. I want to ask you though, as we look around the league a little bit, was there some guys that made some rosters, guys that did make some rosters as we go around the league that might have surprised you?
Yeah, I thought it was interesting how Josh Rosen was cut and then he was able to knock down a 53-man spot with Atlanta. Good for him.
Yeah.
Very happy for him.
Yeah.
You know, and then I'll go local with our guy who was on our show before, Jeff Cotton. Felt like he had a tremendous preseason, and then you know, was regulated to the practice squad. But at the same time, still a tremendous opportunity for him to get there at some point. Thought it was crazy, and I'll jump around a little bit. Kevin White gets cut by the Niners, gets a great opportunity with New Orleans, doesn't seize it, but takes reps away from others who deserve it. And I'm nudging right here. I'm nudging you on my side right there. You know what I'm talking about. But, you know, that type of stuff is what bothers me. And then obviously, you know, we talked about it a few shows ago, Tim Tebow getting a shot and you know, showing his blocking skill set, you know, and, you know, essentially just wasting space for people that potentially could have made a roster or made an impact. But the one I will point out lastly, my man from Chile, the tight end from Washington football team. I got to connect his name, but he ended up making the team. He was a basketball player, born and raised in Chile, came over to play basketball, and then ended up, you know, getting put on a 53-man roster. So, you know, definitely a lot of surprises around.
A lot of surprises around the league, and I think that I've, for obvious reasons that I don't even have to go into, I've watched Quan back. Okay, cool. For obvious reasons, I've watched the receiver position a lot, right? Quan, we're talking about, just as we're kind of narrowing down this 53-man roster stuff, I asked the question, around the league, was there some people that didn't get picked up or that was surprising to you, or even if it was, you know, just around the league, maybe one guy that got signed that you didn't expect, or one guy that got cut that you didn't expect. So I'll say it like this. I watched the wide receiver position a lot over the last couple of years for obvious reasons that I don't have to get into. I think it's alarming to me, which is interesting, how many guys from last year's draft got cut.
Yeah.
Even the year before. You have Antonio Gandy Golden, the guy from Liberty that was big coming out. He gets cut. He gets waived. Hakeem Butler, the guy from Iowa State that was killing it at Iowa State, he gets waived. You got Justin Hardy gets waived. You got a nice amount of guys. Keyshawn Johnson from the Arizona Cardinals. You got guys that I'm like, yo, these guys came out and they were supposed to be big time. And then we see that they end up getting cut. We're just 4 minutes away, as I got to put that out there. We're just 4 minutes away from the field level fantasy football draft this year. So that y'all make sure that y'all are ready to be with us, getting down in that just a couple moments here as I connect to the server. You know, I am, what is this, the only person, and I'm picking that. And let me just run this down as we get ready to go into our next subject matter. Tonight you have 12-team league, y'all. We got the managerless team, who actually does have a manager. They just haven't changed their name. Number one pick, Antoine going to follow up with number 2. Quan is 3. Jay is 4. Ken is 5. Ron is 6. Miles is 7. I'm at 8. Ed is at 9. CT is at 10. Sadi's at 11. Ooh. It's coming. And then Chris is pulling up the tail end at 12. But we getting ready to get that going in just a second. But anyway, as we continue tonight's show, guys, let me ask the question here. Here we go. Week 1 is upon us, man. We're going into week 1. What's a matchup that intrigues you? And let's just kind of run through some of these matchups. Holla at me. What we got going on? Quan, it's on you. Start us off.
First off, can you hear me?
Got you.
Okay, we good. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Not in my right zone. Anyway, I'm gonna be a homer. Ravens and Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Week 1 matchup. Right out the gate, we coming at them. I have a very, very good feeling about this game. I'm probably one of the few who do, because a lot of people think we're just gonna go into this game and get ran over because of the obvious former MVP on the other side, Lamar Jackson. As you guys know, I'll be quick. I'm not the biggest believer in Lamar's throwing capabilities on a consistent basis.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to see it to believe it. I think we have the corners that can match up, especially since the receiving core is a little banged up. Casey Hayward and Trayvon Mullen both have experience guarding who, as of right now, is listed as their number one, Sammy Watkins, because he came from the Chiefs. They're in the Raiders division, so we should have some comfortability there. Lamar is a problem, especially when he escapes the pocket. Luckily, we have a lot of speed on the defensive side now, a lot of it. And now their number one running back is down as well, which kind of doesn't matter. They have a stable back there, so it's going to be a good test. So I'm excited to see that.
No doubt about it. CT, give me a matchup that you're looking forward to. That hey, Ron says, am I the only person who thinks Lamar is overrated?
Absolutely not, Ron, because I kind of said that. I just didn't say it with those words, but yeah.
All right, man. CT, give me a matchup, bro.
Keep it simple and clean. I think the Browns right off the bat playing the Chiefs. Great measuring stick to start the season. Will Cleveland be able to ride the wave of what they were able to do last season? Putting themselves in postseason play and really bringing it down to the wire. They played some amazing games against the Ravens. Did they play the Chiefs last year too? I forgot. They were neck and neck with somebody else too, and it was a pretty explosive game. But definitely want to see if the maturation process of Baker is what it is, and he's putting himself in position to get a lot of money in the offseason. And then obviously the Chiefs on their own revenge tour of sorts. How are they going to bounce back, and how are they going to show the league and make a statement on week one? So that's the one that pokes out to me.
All right, man. One thing I will say, hold on. I'm interested to see. Honestly, I really want to see, because I think this is the closest. They've always been our closest competition. I want to see how Seattle comes out the gate. I want to see how Seattle comes out the gate against Indy. I want to see what that offensive line for Seattle looks like against the Indianapolis Colts defense. We all know the Indianapolis Colts defense is top notch. They have DeForest Buckner, Darius Leonard. They have those guys over there that can play ball at a high level. Quan, can't hear you no more. Or say something.
Top notch.
Okay, yeah. So it says, "Where's the draft at?" On Yahoo. Click the link. Come on, bro.
Click the link.
Click the link. We already on pick number 3. I already got 2 people on here that wasn't logged in. So, Quan, you wasn't logged in. They just picked for you.
I wasn't, but I'm in now.
Ain't nobody logged in but me, so I'm going to pick exactly who I need to pick, because y'all out here is smoking.
I did miss my first pick, but I'm in here now, so let's go.
I feel like it's too early to talk mess, so I'm going to just keep mine's PC and just chill.
He go keep his PC. But yeah, I want to see what they do, man. I gotta check it out and see how they look. And then I'll be remiss if I didn't say I want to see how it looks with us going up against Detroit. Seeing how folks ain't taking long, Chris. They just not on. So if they not on, they getting picked. It's picking for them. Although I'm kind of upset because this pick and form thing is kind of working out in their favor, because
right,
they getting some boys over here. Like, yo, what's going on?
I'm winning.
But yeah, I'm interested to see what happens there. It's my turn to pick. Let you know who ain't watching. You got Nick Chubb on the board. You got Aaron Jones on the board. Devontae Adams.
What you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna go. Interestingly enough, I think I'm gonna go. Let me click this here. Why they let me click? Hold on, don't do that. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and draft Nick Chubb. I think that Nick Chubb will have a big year in Cleveland. I think that he'll be the focal point. Even though you have guys like Odell Beckham and Jarvis Landry, and you have those guys on the outside, you have Njoku and all them other boys. But I'm excited to see what happens with Nick Chubb. I think the reasons why I named, I feel like he's gonna have a big year. It's gonna open up the inside, the middle of the field for him. It's gonna open up the run game because of Odell Beckham being back.
I think Nick Chubb gonna go off this year again.
Let's see what's CT gonna do. He's down to 8 seconds.
Come on, C.
5, 4, 3. What did CT do? Oh wait. Ooh. Devontae Adams.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here comes Chris got Saquon Barkley. I wonder how that's gonna pan out for Chris.
That's gonna pan out great. Daniel Jones is the truth, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
The truth, he cool. Yeah.
Well, I'm speaking it into existence.
Obviously.
Without a doubt, man. We doing our if y'all not knowing, we on here tonight. We're actually doing our fantasy football live special. So you're gonna hear a lot of the fantasy football talk that we're talking about.
Back up, baby.
Did you hear Saudi pick? He got that Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill. Saudi went out and got Tyreek Hill. I ain't mad at that.
That's cute.
I ain't mad at that. What is CT going to do with his next pick? That's what we interested about. What's going on, Greg? Man, happy. I sent you the link, Greg. I thought you was going to join the football league, but you hopped out on us, man. You didn't hit us back with it.
What's up with Greg, man? Skull.
CT goes Keenan Allen. How do we feel about a Keenan Allen pick for CT?
I like that.
All right, so it's
like
on me.
that.
It's on me. This is interesting. I got about 15 seconds. I'm going to reach down right now and surprise a lot of people, but I think this guy's going to have a huge year. Bam. Pat picks up CeeDee Lamb.
Oh, man.
That's actually who I was thinking about picking before I picked him.
That's
nice move.
Question. You don't think that's a little premature because we don't know if Dak going to really be Dak, you know?
Hey, whoever throws him the ball, he's going off.
Even
Miles
if it's
Miles goes Justin Jefferson. I like it.
I like that.
Who would have thought you would have saw a year in fantasy football with Tyreek, and I'll give you Tyreek, but with guys like CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson, Stephon Diggs, Mike Evans, Keenan Allen, all going, and I'm gonna put it out there because I don't really care, all going before DeAndre Hopkins. Does that kind of say that DeAndre Hopkins has lost a step, guys?
No, it just says that his name isn't hot right now. That's all. That it's not hot. It don't mean he ain't the man. He just ain't hot. You know, in music they got the best rappers and they got the hottest rappers. It's kind of like that with football.
Right. Is Jay picking tonight, Quan?
Jay said I texted him. Jay said he was on, but he's not at home right now. He's at his friend's house, so I could, we don't know.
Okay, we don't know. It might be a situation. Any other week one matchups, y'all that y'all looking at, y'all thinking about some good stuff out there?
Yeah. I'll go first on this one if you don't mind. I want to see what the Saints do off the bat with the Packers. It's a great leveling stick for them. Can Jameis compete with the upper echelon quarterbacks neck and neck with the supporting cast that he has? Will Green Bay be cohesive enough with Aaron Rodgers drama all over the offseason to deliver and continue on, hopefully another playoff run for them? So that's one that entices me for sure.
Oh, 100%. I can see that. I can see that making this boy Quan. Let me tell y'all what. Quan is such a Raider. Quan just picked Derek Carr in the
What's wrong with that?
You don't pick a quarterback.
Quan just picked
Are you nuts?
Derek Carr. Ron,
what is wrong with y'all?
It should be on the side. It should be over in the chat on the side. You should be able to see
what is wrong with y'all?
You don't pick Derek Carr that early.
Why?
Not that early.
Why not?
Can I be honest with you? You could have got. Let's see. It's round. What round are we in? It's round 2. No, it's what is it? Is this round what? I can't even see. This is round 3. We're in round 3 right now. You could have got Derek Carr in round 7.
Hey, look, you go ahead and get it out the way.
Go ahead and get it out the way. I hate that. I hate that so much. I don't like it at all. I don't like that at all. So, we got Jay is on the board right now. It's a lot of guys still out there. It's a lot of good players that are still sitting around out here. Jay goes at Quan. Quan picked up Joe Mixon. How do you feel about the Bay Area zone? Joe Mixon, Quan going on and getting him from Cincinnati. Is Joe Mixon primed to have a pretty good year this year?
He needs to. You can't put all that on Burrow.
See, okay, look, I want to chime in. Joe Mixon always has good years. He just always plays on Cincinnati. They always lose, so we never talk about it.
He's spotty and getting hurt too because Giovanni Bernard came in quite a bit.
Chris says I'm blocking you, Quan.
Hey,
I'm blocking you, Quan.
Hey, he could block me because I just talked to Chris a couple of days ago. He said the Niners are going to the Super Bowl. I shouldn't have deleted his number for that.
No, you shouldn't have.
Brother, not wrong. We might be.
Oh, he now put some on it.
What did he
Oh.
say?
You know, I like to handle my bets offline, so we can chat later.
Yo, this
Okay,
is
we can do that.
crazy. This is really crazy. So, yikes, that hurt me.
Hey, Vitality Silver Bowl. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at.
I was mad that Ron was in front of me. After I seen Darren Waller go off the board, I just knew that Ron would go get George Kittle, and he did. He went out and got Kittle.
And Pitts.
But I think. Let me see. Should I go here? Should I go here? Let's see. Now he always hurt though. Yeah, let's go ahead. All right, bang. So I was so mad. Ron, when you just did that. It made my heart hurt. I was stuck between two. I ended up picking Robert Woods. I think that he will have an improved year with Matthew Stafford at quarterback outside of Jared Goff. Matthew Stafford can throw the deep ball a little bit better. So I think Robert Woods is kind of primed to have a solid year this year.
Oh man, we going fast now. Saudi, I think someone just got Lamar Jackson.
Aaron Rodgers just went.
Oh man, not right.
Yeah. It is on there. James Robinson went. That was a good pickup.
Well, thank you.
Was it? What we talking about? James Robinson, a running back?
Hey, I'm back. I think that. So I just went on ahead. I went with Raheem Mostert.
You are such a Niner. You are such a Niner.
No,
Hey.
that's a solid position to pick Raheem.
Far before Jacobs, though.
Right.
Well, look, last year I picked James Robinson. He did nothing for me. So hopefully he do something for you.
Bro, he had 1,200 yards.
But it didn't win me no games.
You didn't win games because everybody else was trash.
Right. Talk about it, son. Talk about it. Nah.
Well, hopefully nobody take my guy. I'm looking at him right now. I'm in 2 picks. So
I got another guy that I'm looking at as well. I'm trying to see if I'm gonna save him for a little bit later, or if I'm gonna go ahead on and grab him now. But we're gonna see how it's gonna pan out. We got a lot of guys that's still on the board that are some good guys. You got guys like I'm not gonna say no names because I ain't trying to have nobody pick the little people that I'm looking at or eyeing. So I'm gonna say Pat Reach for Mostert. Potential, maybe.
I did not. Hey, why they do that? I did not pick him.
Who was that?
They got me picking David Montgomery.
I mean,
it might have been in your list, in your reach list. I don't know if I reach for him. Who I have right now?
How do I do? What?
I got CeeDee Lamb, Robert Woods, Nick Chubb, Raheem Mostert. It might have been a reach. It might have been. It's all about. This is what I learned. Chris. It's all about the value you place on the player. This is what I learned. when we talking that talk.
Well, hey, if it's all about the value, then I should not be criticized for Derek Carr.
No, you should definitely be criticized for Derek Carr.
No, it's not. It's okay. It is about the player, but it's more so about the place that you took the player.
Like you took Derek Carr, number 1 overall, almost. Like that was your second pick, bro. Like, yikes.
There's a lot of problems there. That's all I'm saying.
100%. There's way too many problems. If y'all watching tonight, y'all listening tonight, y'all got to get with us, man. It's the Field Level Fantasy Football Special. So we're just talking this fantasy football talk. And Christian says no. Carr never goes that early. Okay.
Hey, I don't know. Hey, Chris, you lucky this is fantasy right now, but even if fantasy real life, he better than both your quarterbacks right now.
Psych your mind, your booty shine. You
crazy. You crazy.
Psych your mind, your booty shine.
I'm not giving
you that. I'm not giving you that.
Yeah, well, you have to. You have to. You have to because he's better than Jimmy for one, and for two, we talking projection or production with the other guy. What we doing?
This is
okay. All right. Thank you. I rest my case.
Sometimes I don't even like talking to you. You just say stuff like that. It is now. Oh, it's now my turn.
I don't like these options, bro. I'm kind of upset. I'm not gonna talk about what category I'm looking at, but I'm not happy.
Sheesh. 9 seconds, huh? I was just gonna do. I'll do this now, and then we'll come back later. I don't know. That was a desperation pick. Oh, that's who I wanted. Dang it! I see who I wanted after the fact.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Sheesh.
That would have been nice.
Golly, y'all ever do something and immediately regret it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was me right there. Ooh wee.
Mm-hmm.
Has there been any picks tonight that
Shout out to Ed getting this guy Tom Brady.
right.
It's only right. It's only right.
Ed comes in and drafts Tom Brady. That's probably his first actual pick tonight. Sorry, says I did not mean to take Rodgers. Well, you did it.
Hey, see, can you explain that the pick you just did? I'm kind of interested to hear your take on
Tyler
it.
Higbee, interesting pick.
Yeah,
I think that he could flourish with the Stafford more so. I felt like Goff was rushing it to Woods and Cup and what they had over there. I feel like the tight end will get some play with Stafford there.
Dang, bro. Ooh, somebody just did what I wanted to do. Somebody just did what I wanted to do.
If you like what I just did, you're going to be very interested in what I'm about to do.
What?
Yeah.
CT drafts Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a win. That's a win right there.
I know.
Wow.
Thank you, sir.
I'm with my next pick, Field Level Family. What I'm getting ready to do is I'm about to do a lot of projection over production. Because
Really?
Yeah.
Well, let's hear it.
So if you're watching our draft live, you see I just drafted Jerry Jeudy. The reason why I drafted Jerry Jeudy is because I feel like personally that Teddy's going to force the ball to Jerry. I think that Teddy's going to be really, really good for Jerry. Teddy's a very accurate intermediate passer. And Jerry can run those slants, those digs, and turn them into something pretty solid. So just sit back and watch. I know. See, Chris is going Pat? Question mark? Just watch it. We'll see how it pans out. I'm not here. Oh, and this is what I'm talking about. See, this is what I like about you, homers. Ronald. Ronald right now is loading up on Niners. He got Kittle. He got Ayuk. We also got to understand them cats got the same bye week, bro.
Right.
And them cats got the same quarterback, so we don't know where the production gonna go.
Hey, my business runs 17 weeks, baby. So I need.
Let me see.
Flexibility.
So Chris says, y'all see my team: Kyler Murray, Adam Thielen, Julio Jones, Saquon Barkley, Jonathan Taylor, and Gus Edwards. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
I haven't looked yet.
I'm looking at it now. When he said y'all see my team, I expected more.
Did you see my pick though? You know what I'm saying?
Who we got?
Got Chase Claypool in there a little bit.
Okay. Chase, are you not concerned about the okay. My mom's picked up Matthew Stafford. He should be set to have a solid year this year.
Nice. Nice.
Are you not concerned about the quarterback situation in Pittsburgh?
No, I'm not. It's still Big Ben. I think he has enough in the tank to still deliver the ball. Chase could do everything. Intermediate, deep. He doesn't have to just go deep all day.
Mm-hmm.
And I just picked the other receiver opposite of your pick, Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton.
Not bad. Okay. We're already talking about trades.
Who trading?
So we're already talking about trades.
Who is this? I don't even know who this is. Hi guys, I trade you Murray, Pitts, and Dillon for Fitz, Keenan, Higbee. Who is this? I don't even know who this is. I don't even know who that is. Who is that?
I'm cool.
Yeah. Whoever has Murray, Pitts, and Dillon. Who has Murray? Murray though. I think doesn't Chris has Murray.
All that New York. Oh, it's just a fantasy question. I got you.
Oh, would you trade? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Would you trade Kyler Murray, Kyle Pitts, and A.J. Dillon and give away Ryan Fitzkeenan, J-Rob, Higbee, 2-quarterback league? I'm on. It's my turn. Hold on one second.
Just random. My man.
That's pretty random.
Logging on all that New York.
Yeah, let's just go ahead.
All right. I just picked all my players in my queue. Hopefully y'all stay away.
Miles goes out to get San Francisco. I got Big Ben. You talked him up. You talked him up. I went and got Big Ben. So going back to what all that New York said, Who's your other quarterback? All that New York. Who's the other quarterback you have in that league?
That does make a difference.
Absolutely. Yeah, we drafting right now, man. So
I can't see everybody's picks no more. Where they go?
Man, you slacking. CT just picked up Ronald Jones.
I see it. That's a good pick. Because I know Leonard Fournette and Jones split time, so that's a nice little pick.
That's your home run hitter.
Ben.
That's
okay. You have Big Ben, Fitz, and Mac Jones.
Mike gets King of the North. Mike, who's King of the North?
That's Chris.
That's a good pick right there, Chris. That's a good pick.
You know you can't say that to Chris. Chris be done. You know he get the big head with that. I would do it. All that New York. I'm gonna be honest with you. You get Kyle. So you would on your team. Then you would have Kyler Murray, Big Ben, DeAndre Hopkins, Kamara, and AJ Dillon. I mean, that's cool.
It's not bad.
Hey, Sadi, put in the chat your projection for Devontae Smith because I'm I'm interested to see how he does this rookie season.
Y'all ready for my next pick? My next pick coming up, y'all. Y'all ready?
We ready.
I would take that. I would take that all day, all that New York for sure. My next pick is going to shock a lot of people. Y'all already taking defense and stuff. I don't even care right now.
It automatically did it.
Let me see it.
It automatically did it. I told y'all Ed came on. Let me tell you about it. I told y'all Ed came on and made one pick, which was Tom Brady. Ever since Tom Brady, he has took it all the way down to 0 seconds on the auto draft. Ed just wanted Tom Brady.
So he picked Tom Brady and left.
he picked Tom Brady, left the queue. Here we go. I'm going to go here. Bang.
Oh man, we got a sound effect with it. Ooh, I like that because Trevor not gonna have time to sit here and throw that thing deep. He gonna have to hit Laviska over the intermediate.
Come on, man. Laviska Shenault is up to have a big year, I think.
I like it.
You know, they got Marvin Jones on the opposite side, but Laviska's I feel like Laviska's gonna be the primary. I feel like Laviska is going to be the primary.
Hey, I haven't taken a Niner yet, bro, which is crazy.
Oh, I took one. Yeah, I took one. There's some guys that are still out here, though, y'all. It's still some talent out here in this draft.
Hey, shout out to was that you? Wait, who's better than you?
That's Jay.
Yeah, that's right,
buddy. My bad. I forgot my son team.
He was giving me problems last year.
Hey, well,
the Florida State versus Notre Dame game is lit. Hey, USC. Y'all let San Jose State put up some points.
This is why I don't like the whole they're a Power 5 school. Power 5 don't mean nothing. Line it up. Did you see Montana beat Washington?
I did.
Yeah.
I did see that.
UCLA.
This is what I think. Yeah, I did see that. I think this: if a FCS team beats a regular D1 team, I think they should swap next year.
Oh, that's deep, bro.
Yeah, I'm just
That's
saying.
deep. My man Chris
Washington.
said USC made me USC made me mad. I almost started crying. Don't go. Oh, we got 2 Trojans on here. I forgot. Ron was a huge USC guy. Ron, meet Chris. Chris, meet Ron. Y'all both love USC. Is what it is. I'm struggling right now, y'all, between 2 picks, but I think I'm gonna do this. Ron is drafting every Niner possible.
Robbie Gold.
Wow.
Give me Robbie. I need Robbie.
Well, in Ron's defense, that's probably the best pick he did. That's a Niner because y'all gonna be kicking a lot of field goals. So
wow. Wow. Chris says Ron likes Brady and USC. He to go. All right, here we go. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna draft. I just went on it because everybody was making them run on defenses. I drafted Cleveland's defense. I think Cleveland's gonna have a great year on the defensive side of the ball. They got some real life pass rushers over there, and that secondary is not half bad, bro.
Well, I mean, they got their whole secondary is loaded with draft picks and high price free agents. So at some point they're gonna have to show some. Except Denzel Ward, we know what he can do.
Oh yeah, 100%. So right now I got my starters filled out. As it stands, my starting lineups are Big Ben, CeeDee Lamb, Robert Woods, Nick Chubb, Raheem Mostert, T.J. Hockenson, Jerry Jeudy. Then right now on my bench I got Laviska, and Cleveland's defense is starting for me. I am happy with how this draft is going for me. I can't speak about you all, but for me, boy, I'm looking good.
I feel good, but I got a trivia question since we're doing this fantasy. Which one of y'all is gonna be bold and take Jamar Chase?
I'm not doing it. Not touching him. Not touching him. Not touching him. I don't know. Is that Quan that got the static going right now? I don't know which one of y'all got the static. It's on there, though. I got another one.
Can you hear me? Am I staticky?
Yes, you. It's good, though. It's good. Chase Edmonds pickup by Chris. How do y'all feel about that Chase Edmonds pickup? Is he going to be the guy in Arizona?
I don't love it.
You don't love it. CT says I don't love it.
I don't like Chase Edmonds that much.
Hey, am I still staticky? Am I good?
No, he's staticky still. It's okay. We still love you.
I'm going projection here. A little early, but let's have some fun.
What about now?
More. Now you're good.
Okay.
I've been planning on that for a while.
Who do you put? I mean, who do you take?
Elijah Moore.
Oh, that's a good pick. Darrell Henderson. I don't know about that one, Ed, considering Henderson just got his job took and ain't did nothing.
Well, you know that Ed ain't even on here.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. That's the biggest issue. Oh, it's on me.
Yo, you gotta stop.
I'm gonna just go here because at least he starts. Let's see what happens. I went on ahead with Devin Singletary.
I think that's an underrated good pick because once Chicago actually paid attention to the run towards the end of the season, he started doing well. So
Buffalo.
Good pick by Miles.
Who Miles picked?
Mark Ingram. Is it?
No, it's not. No, it's not. All right, let's go. Did I get mine? Oh, somebody took him out my queue.
Yeah, bro, you gotta watch your queue.
Hold on.
Chris says he has another draft starting at the same time. Chris, how many leagues you in this year, Chris? Twan took Trey Sermon. Let me look at somebody's team. Some of y'all. Some of these teams.
What? I took Denver defense. What's wrong?
Twan.
Oh, Twan. Okay.
Twan took Trey Sermon.
I'm a little upset about that, but it's okay.
And then my mom's team, I don't even know if she's on here, has taken Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is officially off of the board.
Who took him?
My mom, bro.
Mom, he not gonna play.
She not aware.
Hey, fellas, I might be behind on this, but Did they say anything about Deshaun Watson?
Nothing has been said.
Interesting.
Nothing has been said at all.
Did I get my
I
pick?
gotta.
Yes, I did. Y'all see that?
What you
Leonard
got?
Fournette?
I got Marvin Jones because he also has a good connection with Trevor Lawrence right now.
I ain't mad at that, bro.
Good pick. It's a good depth pick. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I got another one. Is he still here? Oh no, he's not there no more. Dang.
About to shock the world, fellas.
You about to shock the world, huh?
Let's see it. What you gonna shock us with?
You'll hear
Miles, good pick. Hunter Henry. Miles goes to Hunter Henry. I like that pick.
One of them tight ends is going to do well this year, so why not pick one of them?
I mean, let me just do this. Who knows what happens? Maybe.
I mean, Herbert is going to get him the ball for sure.
Mike Williams down in LA.
Not bad at all. Whoever got Herbert, shout out to y'all.
I was gonna go Corey Davis, but I see that somebody had already picked him up. That was who I was shooting for. Was Corey Davis.
All right, here we go.
Justin Fields.
Oh, you very bold considering he's not going to play until at least week 4.
I won't need him until week 4.
Huh?
I won't need him until week 4.
Man, you better stop.
I got the tan man.
I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 more picks here. Who got Zach Wilson?
Ooh.
This guy, Chris. Good job, Chris. Good job, Chris. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm trying to think if I should be this guy or if I should be that guy. You ever find yourself between two guys and you don't know which one you should be?
All the time.
I'm gonna be this guy. I'm gonna be a guy who is. I'm gonna be this guy. Am I gonna be this guy? I'm gonna be this guy. I never thought I would be this guy, but I'm gonna be this guy. Y'all ready for it?
I'm waiting for it.
It's coming. It's pause. Waiting on Ed, but God, this is gonna be tough for me, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Here it comes. Bang.
Let's go.
That's perfect.
For y'all that's listening to our fantasy football special, I know this episode kind of got away from us because we're live doing fantasy. I just drafted Mac Jones. The reason why is Mac Jones is either going to be really good or really decent. He's not going to be bad. I don't see him being bad. He's going to be really decent or really good. So I went on ahead, decided, why not? Drafted Mac Jones. Oh, I have one more that I got to draft. That's next up that you guys are going to.
Hey, Jay just took Cole Beasley. That's a good one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey,
I got somebody in my queue that's sitting there.
How you feel about your offense this year for Vegas?
Are we talking fantasy or real life?
Real life.
Real life.
Well, considering I just picked Kenyon Drake for my fantasy team, I think we're gonna do good, man. I don't think people are giving our receiving core a lot of credit, which I get it. They're very young, don't have a lot of numbers to back up what they're doing. But I think we're gonna surprise a lot of people. Darren Waller is gonna continue to do what he do. Henry Ruggs is gonna open the field up for everybody like he did last year, and he's gonna get his this year. He got bigger. The route tree's better. And I think Josh Jacobs is gonna have our line is probably the most questionable thing on the offense. But Derek Carr is experienced enough to get us in the right play at all times. So I'm excited, man.
Question.
But hold on, wait, real quick. Offense is not the issue. Make that clear.
Question for you, CT. Are you excited to kind of see how potentially, as we talk about that, here comes Quan Son drafting Henry Ruggs. Are we interested to see potentially how Kyle Shanahan uses Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo week 1?
I think that's definitely an elephant in the room situation. I've been looking at Trey. Not a good fit for me at this particular time, but if he's available down the road, you never know. He has that dual threat, presence about himself. and it's a good way to get points. So, I mean, I definitely curious to see.
CT, I'm about to make an inside the room knowledgeable pick. Y'all might not understand it, but I feel really good in my bones about this pick because of some inside information I got. I just drafted Juwan Johnson.
Oregon. No, Penn State.
Went to Penn State, then went to Oregon.
Got it.
But he's now been converted to tight end for the New Orleans Saints. And got a lot of balls in the preseason with the starting group. I'm interested to see what he's going to do. I feel like this guy is going to be pretty solid. I hate that they haven't listed at wide receiver, but it does say wide receiver / tight end. He'll play tight end for me on my fantasy team. Yeah, definitely interested to see that. I'm with you though, CT. I think that Trey Lance and Jimmy. I think that if it is used in the correct way, which I believe Kyle will do. I don't think Kyle's going to mess that up.
Right.
I'm very intrigued to see what that ends up looking like, just because, those guys can play football, and it puts defenses in an uncomfortable position. This is what happens when you have touchscreen everything. You start touching the screen on the Mac that's not touchscreen. But yeah, definitely interested to see what happens with that. I think that's going to be really good. I think we're going to blow Detroit out the water. I think Jared Goff is going to be seeing ghosts.
Hey, C, quick touch. Can you touch on Marlon Mack, who you just got?
I've been a Marlon Mack fan since he was playing with Frank Gore that year in Indy. A lot of potential, just keeps getting hurt. If he's able to truly stay healthy this season, him and Hines, I think, could be a formidable tandem, and Marlon Mack should play well. He's a touchdown general, and I believe he can.
But the reason I say that, he's third on the depth chart right now. You got Jonathan Taylor's the guy, Hines is the guy, and Jordan Wilkins is, I think, right in front of him.
We will see, man. It might be return to the Mac, baby.
Marlon Mack was a baller for them, though. He was definitely.
Hey, Pat. Shout out to you for getting Mac Jones, because he got, I got his number one receiver in Jacoby Myers.
Is that his number one receiver?
I mean, it is.
It's not Kendrick Bourne. Kendrick Bourne isn't his number one receiver.
It is. It is until proven otherwise. But Kendrick Bourne would still start if he was in Frisco. That's all I'm saying.
What?
I don't know. I think
Hey, last year you would have said no.
I know why you're saying that, because of how Brandon's looked. I get that. But
let me tell y'all. Hold on, bro. I'm sorry. This guy, this dude, Ron. As I'm getting ready to say this, I can't help it. This dude, let me tell y'all, man.
I see it.
It's gonna be real interesting for him. Ron has on his team George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, Trey Lance, Robbie Gould. This dude got the whole Niners squad on his team, bro.
I hope I play him during that bye week.
Oh no, man, but yeah. Oh wait, Jay took Trevor Lawrence. Okay,
nice.
My turn, and he's still in the queue. Let's go.
Because Pops was listening to you when you talked about Nyheim Hines, because he just drafted him right before Jay.
I know. That's okay. I appreciate that.
Field level family. We be paying attention to each other,
So we're down to the wire. We're in round 15. Everybody has one pick left, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh, somebody just took the guy I was gonna pick. No, I gotta get him. Okay, I'm in the queue. Gotta find another person. Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Got him.
Mom's took Tua Tagovailoa.
Not bad.
She took Tua. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing to me that Brandon Cook still plays, and I never know what team he plays for. I swear, he gets traded so much.
Interestingly enough, I want to ask the question.
And my last player is, baby.
What you got here?
You'll see it. He right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Dawson Knox.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
What I will say is that let's ask this question right when we're about to wrap up the draft here in a second. We're gonna wrap this up. It's just a few picks left. Go through your teams randomly. Juan, you're done, so you can actually go through your team. what team do you see yourself having the most players from? Just a random question that's kind of like interesting to see.
Well, I mean, I know we're doing this because of Ron. Shout out to Ron. But
Nice pickup in Michael Pittman Jr. though, Ron. That's a good pickup.
Whoa.
I'm gonna
That late, that's a good pickup.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's on me.
Yep.
I do this, man, just because I love seeing it here. So I draft them in all my leagues. My last pick, Esau Winston Jr. out of the New Orleans Saints, man. It's only right.
It's only right. It's only right. To answer your question, I actually have players from everywhere. The only player I see on my team that I have, from the same team, I have two Raiders.
Of course. Homer.
No, I have three. I'm sorry. 3 Raiders. I have my quarterback, my kicker, and Kenyon Drake.
3 Raiders, of course.
All right. My final pick. I'm going to take Terrence Marshall Jr.
For the what's it called?
Carolina.
Yeah, there you go. That's an interesting pick, but he has been balling in the preseason, so we'll see how many snaps he gets in real time.
So we know Ron has Matt Breida.
What?
Ooh, wow.
Where?
Saudi picks Matt Breida. I never thought I would see the day.
Explain it in the chat, please. Why?
It's all right. So we're done. That's all she wrote. I got a question. Looks like question remains. CT has a solid team, bro. I'm looking at it. CT's pretty solid. It looks like as I make the trek down here to see where he is the most, CT has the most Rams. Interesting, bro.
Okay, for the defense, that was automatic.
You want to tell me something, bro? You want to tell me something?
And then, okay, so look. So there was 2 automatics, and they happened to be Rams, honestly. Quan, you remember I was asking you about your offense? Because I wanted to get that kicker. That's what I was thinking about.
So it looks like for me, oddly enough, for me, I'm chilling with the most Cleveland Browns.
Which is not a shock considering you think they might win the division.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I think that's fine with me because if you look at my team, the Cleveland Browns that I do have, Nick Chubb, come on, man. That's a win. Then, their defense, like we said, their defense is solid, and then their kicker. Because I do believe that sometimes Nick Chubb will get him down there and Baker Mayfield can't punch it in, kick it in.
Facts.
So that's lit, man. Any surprises in this year's draft that y'all want to talk about or y'all want to get into before we get ready to wrap up tonight's show?
Surprises. CT, you can go first.
Surprise
of the day was Derek Carr in the second round.
Definitely.
Hater.
Ken, not really surprised. Dak Prescott, of course. Not surprised that gets Tom Brady. I would say the surprise. I thought Saquon was a little early, to be honest. I thought Odell was a little early as well. My man, King of the North, Chris. But overall, everybody did pretty well. I don't really see too many egregious picks overall. 1 or 2, but not bad overall. I think it'll be a fun league this year.
No doubt about it. What about you, Quan?
I'm surprised at Unk's pick of Mecole Hardman.
Okay.
One would think since they got rid of Sammy Watkins, he would just step in and be the guy. But Sammy Watkins wasn't really there when he was there because he was always unhealthy, and he's just never materialized into that, to being that guy to command that many fantasy points. But so I was shocked by that. And Pat, I must say I was a little shocked at the what's it called? What'd you pick? CeeDee Lamb.
Really?
No.
I'm not shocked on potential. I'm just shocked at quarterback. I just don't know how healthy Dak is. And with Zeke hopefully being Zeke again, at least that he looks the part, you would think that they're going to demand more on that running game to kind of make it easier for Dak, so he don't got to drop back and run around. So I was just surprised by that. I'm not surprised by the pick due to talent. I'm just, the things around it.
All right, so it's looking like as I go through, why does it say 14 teams? This is my schedule. Like, okay, bang. So just to give you all your matchups coming up this week, you got Pat versus Ken, you got Miles versus Ron, you got CT versus Chris, you got Quan versus Ed, you got Sadi versus Twan, and then you have Jay versus Moms. I want to say this as we get ready. Y'all know we back on the field level for real this time. Y'all know how we do it. Still got a lot of y'all on the live stream. If y'all not familiar, it's time to get familiar. We are back to our pick'em segment as we end the show. So what we're doing is now, guys, how we making it happen. We're going Niners and Raiders, right? And then we're also going to add every week on top of the Niners and Raiders picks, the prime time game picks. Okay, so here we go. Bang, let the ticker get to ticking. All right, here we go. Bang, we in the building right now. First game on the docket. Y'all put in the chat. Y'all know how we do it, man. Put your predictions in the chat. 49ers versus Lions, first game we're going to go to. I got the Niners here. I just feel like Jared Goff is the quarterback for Detroit. I don't have to say nothing else.
Wow, really?
Yep. Wow. Yep. So I got the Niners here. I got the Niners big in this one, 28-10. Not big. I guess I might go, you know what? I'm going to go 31-10 Niners.
Wow, you even put a score on it.
Yeah, 31-10. That's funny, Chris. I didn't see that. Look at Chris. Me and Chris are I'm 31-10. He's 31-13. How interesting is that, bro? That's dope.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. Go ahead, C.
Go ahead, CT. It's on you. You hear us, bro? Quan, go ahead. Niners Lions.
Niners Lions. Oh, okay, go ahead. C. Go ahead.
I got Niners 33-17.
33-17 Niners. I like that. Quan.
Before my pick, why all the smoke for Jared Goff when he was on the Rams and the Rams did beat y'all at least sometimes, right?
Not in a while.
Not in a long while either.
And not because of Jared Goff.
Oh, all right. I digress. I'm gonna say Niners win. I'll say this. I'll say 28-21.
Close game.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. Then we're gonna go ahead on over. We're gonna go Raiders and Ravens.
I know where this is going. So
I'm actually going to pick the Raiders to win this game. Actually, Raiders to win this round. Chris said if you didn't know that the Rams is 0-4 in the last 2 years against the Niners. Just so you know.
I digress. I don't follow it like that. I just, he been in your division, so I thought he would have won at least once. But it's all right.
I'm going to pick the Raiders here, begrudgingly, just simply because I don't know what's going on with the Rams in that receiver room.
You mean the Ravens?
The Ravens. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with the Ravens in that receiver room right now. And if you guys could potentially stop the run with Gus Edwards and contain Lamar inside the pocket, you guys have a shot. I think Josh Jacobs is going to be really well if you lean on him early. I think I said last year it was a stat that I had personally going where it was like if Josh Jacobs get more than 20 carries, I like the Raiders. So we'll see how that goes and how that pans out this year. But I got the Raiders, and I don't have a score.
Okay. C, go ahead.
All right. I'm going to say 21-17 Raiders. So this is the thing. The way to limit what Baltimore can do is the run game. If you're able to utilize that run game, milk that clock, make some here and there throws that are critical down the road, I think you guys got a shot.
We're going for the sweep. Okay. I agree with the run game. Both of y'all. Josh Jacobs over 20, CT the run game. It has to happen because the experience that the Ravens have at corners, I don't think that they are in it, at all scared by what we have on the receiving. So I would like to see Josh Jacobs get the ball heavy. Then that'll open things up. And and no one's gonna. And their safeties don't scare Darren Waller either. So yeah, I say Raiders win. And yeah, I said we get the win. No score though.
All right, here we go, man. Thursday night game, the first game on the docket. First game that's going to happen September 9th. We're just a couple days out from that now. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Good God.
See, this is what I'm saying.
Good God. Chris say Ravens 41, Raiders.
Chris, explain yourself in the chat, bro. Since you just told me the Niners are going to the Super Bowl, explain yourself in the chat.
As he's getting ready to type that out.
I'm sure.
Thursday night, September 9th. Bucks, Cowboys. The defending champion, Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady. Sheesh. I'm going to take the Bucks 24-21. I'm going to take the Bucks 24-21.
That's a close game.
Yeah, and because I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas pulls it off. Wouldn't surprise me.
I'll go with the 24-21, and I got the Bucks in this one. I think they'll get them by a hair, but I think the Cowboys will play well and show that they are much more competitive than last year.
Before I get my pick, Carr trash, Gruden trash. Chris, they're both trash, but Carr's better than Jimmy, and the Raiders had the same record as the Niners last year. Anyway, my pick. So I'm going Bucks 41-10.
Woo!
Wow.
Explain that. Everybody, like, you have 28-17, you have 24-21, you have 33-27, and here comes Quan with the drop the bomb 41-10.
That is true, Ron. You guys were hurt a lot, but Chris was talking his mess, so I'm getting mine off. Anyway. I give the blowout because I don't see Dallas's defense stopping all the offensive weapons that they have. You would think
if you feel that strong, you should go bet on that game. If you feel that strong,
you would think from an athletic standpoint the Cowboys defense can match, but I just don't see it. I really don't. Who's going to stop Chris Godwin on the other side? Anthony Brown? Mike Evans gonna get his. Antonio, I don't know. I hear it too. Oh, also, their slot corner, Antonio Brown versus Jordan Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go on the other side of the ball, the Bucs defense and that pass rush versus a Dak who we don't know how mobile he is yet.
Man, leave Dak alone, man.
I like Dak. I'm just saying.
Nah, bro, you've been on Dak all day, bro. When I pick CeeDee Lamb, you know about Dak. I don't know what's going on with Dak. Leave Dak alone, bro.
Well, okay, look, I'll leave it there, but at least I'm not on Jamar Chase no more. I got off that.
Appreciate that. All right, last game that we're gonna talk about real quick. See where we at with it. Rams versus the Bears. The Bears.
Is that Sunday night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man. I got the Rams.
Wow. What? Whoa.
The Bears, I think the Bears are still gonna try. I mean, they don't have a quarterback right now. I mean, it's Andy Dalton. I'm not gonna pick Andy Dalton. You're not gonna get me to pick Andy Dalton. I'm not gonna pick the Red Rifle.
It's gonna make things easier for Justin Fields to get on the field a lot sooner.
100%. You're gonna see Justin in no time with Andy Dalton in front of him.
Hence why I drafted him in fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see Justin in design runs or if Andy gets hurt. You won't see him other than that. I'm with Ron. I think the Bears pull off the win. Mainly because of this.
What are they doing with that defense, Quan?
Who? The Bears?
Yes. What are they about to do with
have
the Rams defense? Tell me, what the heck are they going to do with
listen. The Rams D-line is crazy, right? Because of Aaron Donald?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The Bears do have Eddie Goldman back, right?
Yep.
Yes, they do. They do have Khalil Mack, who knows Matt Stafford all too well considering he was in Detroit last year.
That got to do with nothing. He got to go against O.G. Whitworth.
Exactly.
Right.
Khalil Mack going to one hand him in the, just like look. What?
Roquan.
Oh, Roquan Smith. I thought you was getting Roquan Smith. Look, I think the Bears pull it off. I do.
Okay.
I'm not mad at that. For obvious reasons.
Obvious reasons. No.
See
I
what
don't
you
think
got.
so, Ron.
I will take the Rams as well, 27-13. I think potentially Fields might get in because, again, the Rams defense is dogs. Who knows if Andy will be able to last?
I got since you said that I got Rams 27-10. Rams 27-10. Chris has Rams 28-6. Saudi asks, is Mac Jones going to be rookie of the year?
On
No,
offense?
but thank you for asking.
That was actually good. No. I think it's dependent on when Justin and Trey get in. Specifically Trey.
Oh my gosh. Man. Go ahead, bro.
You a hater, bro. You
Oh,
gotta get that out your spirit.
hey,
You gotta get delivered.
this really depends also on their wins and loss records, right?
100%. I agree right here with Chris.
Possibly.
So, doesn't it depend on their wins and loss records as well?
I don't know, but I don't care. Zach Wilson's a boy.
I mean, you know what, Saudi? Hey, I'm with you. Offensive rookie of the year is going to be Mac Jones. I'm with you.
You with him on a deserted island with snakes and vultures and nothing else there. It's desolate. It's desolate.
I love how confident y'all are in Trey. Like, we just haven't seen enough yet. I'm not hating. We just ain't seen. What have you seen to make you say he's going to be rookie of the year?
I've seen enough to say he's better than Derek Carr.
If he was, he'd be starting.
Derek Carr wouldn't start.
No, if Trey was better than Carr, he'd be a starting quarterback. But he's not a starting quarterback. Why is that?
I'm gonna say it like this, man. Yeah, Herbert won with a 7-10 record. Just to put that out there, that's a losing record. And actually, it was 7-9. I was back. Thank you for correcting.
I mean, that's better than the Jets winning 3 games. But
go ahead. I hate it here. And Ron said that the island should be rattlesnakes at that.
Well, tell me, Pat. Tell me real quick. Why isn't Trey starting if he's better than our starting quarterback? Why?
Because at the end of the day, what I believe, if I'm being honest with myself, Derek Carr is cool, right? But the reason I have criteria. If a quarterback has went to a Super Bowl by play,
mm-hmm.
It was one game where they put it all on Jimmy's shoulders to get him there,
mm-hmm.
and he did it. And Derek Carr has barely sniffed the playoffs. It is what it is.
It's a team game, Pat.
That's very fine. But at the end of the day, we all know football. Who does the onus get put on?
The coach.
Who does the onus get? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Gets put on the quarterback.
Pat, y'all beat the Packers scoring 38 points and Jimmy threw 8 passes. You telling me he got to a bowl? Come on, Pat.
He got to a bowl. That's how I feel.
That's like Klay Thompson scoring 30-something with like 4 dribbles. You know what I mean? Like, who cares?
What does that mean? Who cares?
No,
he had 60. He had 60 and dribbled 5 times the whole game.
No, that's different. That's different because in football he touches the ball every play. It's different.
You need to chill out. You need to really chill out. You make yourself crazy. So in your heart of hearts, Quan, as we get ready to close tonight's show, because it can be a ramble forever. In your heart of hearts, Derek Carr is better than Jimmy Garoppolo.
Absolutely. Why are you smiling?
That boy on methamphetamine. I'm telling y'all right now. That boy's on methamphetamine. You need to figure that out.
All right, can I be honest?
Green tea game.
Statistically, yes.
He played more.
I mean, Derek Carr was a former MVP candidate, right, that season. Jimmy was not in the talks for that necessarily. However,
head out your heart,
Pat. So it depends on what the criteria and the outlook is. A lot of people will probably say that Derek Carr is better, but it's hard for me to say that, and I'll plead the fifth.
Nope.
But see, hey, I can go through words.
Personal criteria. Chris says Derek Carr is clearly better than Jimmy G. You won that one. That's the deal for you. Chris is happy about that. My criteria is my criteria. Super Bowl.
Who's better, but who gets you farther? You know, it's one of
Jimmy.
those. Right.
Y'all okay? Pat,
All right, so I mean, that's the thing. I don't know.
we'll
That's what it is.
continue this ramble next show because we're gonna have to have a real conversation about team and quarterback. Go ahead, though. Wrap it up.
How long will it take Trey to get
New
better?
England had a lot. New England had a lot of the same team and a different quarterback. Anyway, this is the Field Level, the football podcast of the West Coast. I'm Pat. That's Quan. That's CT. If y'all want to, it's ticking at the bottom over there. Go follow us on IG at the Field Level. Follow us at Twitter at the Field Level 1. Y'all know we back in effect. The season is upon us, so y'all got to be clocked in, checked in, tuned in for everything coming y'all way. We get it on all social media platforms. Make sure that you're following us, and also, it's like over there somewhere. Hit the subscribe button. Why not? Hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell. Make sure that you're in tune with what's going on with what's happening with the Field Level. All right. Once again, Jimmy did not lead the 49ers anywhere. And
that's a Niner fan speaking them facts.
Jimmy's the turnover machine. Can't throw deep. Decision making is trash. Awesome. And you don't even walk your dog. Anyway, I don't know. Anything is happening here. Anyway, make sure that y'all tuned in. We'll be back next Sunday night after Sunday Night Football. How dope is that? After Sunday Night Football, we'll be on next Sunday. So make sure y'all tuned in. One love. Y'all be good. Have a good night. Once again, I will be the Field Level Family Fantasy Football Champion. I'm gone.
Every week, catch your freshest on your TV. Field Level Football, Quan, Pat, and CT. On the field, running plays for the 3P. And we shine lights, camera, action when you see the team. Pick 6, touchdown when I got the ball. And if you think you in my league, tell them knock it off. Money calling every day, and I just got the call. Reduction over projection, it's in us, we just got a ball. We just got a ball. We just got a ball.